Hi, my friends. I'm Mr. Muhammad Kamal, science teacher. Welcome back in a new science session and a new lesson 2. Today, we're going to start with chapter 5, lesson 2, how do living things affect the environment? The lesson objectives for today, we will know the effect of a sudden change of one group of organism on another group. Changes to the environment. Plants, animals, and humans, they are all can affect the environment in different ways. The changes can help some living things and harm others. We will start our main objective for today, competition. What I mean with competition. Of course, when you hear the word competition, maybe a competition between you and your friend who's running faster, for example, who's going to score more goals. That's an example of competition. Let's talk about our own different living things. The meaning competition occurs when two or more living things need the same resources in order to survive. For example, if there are two lions are running to catch a deer, for example, which one will win? Which one will eat the deer? Of course, the lion that's running fast. Plants cause a change to the environment. For example, the plant to the right here, it's called purple loosestrife. The purple loosestrife, it can harm the environment in different ways. It's good and bad. Not all living things are causing harm only. Some living things harm and help others. Harm some living things and harm others. The purple stripe, there are no animals eat it. So this plant is growing so fast and cover a great areas. That's good for the purple stripe, but it's bad because there are less space for other kinds of plants to grow. The second example is Kudzu. Kudzu is a plant brought to USA from Japan. It's a non-native plant. This plant was used in gardens because it's beautiful and cover the soil to prevent erosion. Because the vines grow so well of this kudzu, it starts to blocking trees sunlight, and that's caused the trees to finally die because no sunlight can reach to it. Can you see how it is spread above and covering all the trees here and blocking sunlight to reach it? So how has kudzu both helped and harmed habitats? Pause the video and answer it. That's right. It helps the habitat by covering the soil to prevent erosion, but it harms it because it's blocking and destroying trees by blocking it and stops the sunlight to reach it. Even animals, they can cause change. Beavers. Do you know that one beaver can cut down over 200 trees per year? But for what? Building a pond. Beavers, it's like to live in habitat when it has a deep water. Where they live, it's too shallow. The beavers, they have built a pond to live in. They cut down trees with their teeth, and they use the wood to build a dam across the stream. They blocked water, forms a pond behind the dam. That helped some animals and harm others. The change it helped the plants and animals that need live in still water and deep one. But the trees beavers cut down no longer shade the ground. That's a good opportunity for the small trees and small plants so the sunlight can reach to it. But on the other side, the change harm plants and animals whose homes are flooded. Trees needed to make the dam are lost, and the pond also takes homes away from plants and animals that prefers the flowing water of streams. Question 4. Even humans, we cause a change to our environment. For example, to building this bridge here, we had to cut a lot of trees, destroy a lot of homes for many animals. And this bridge was built in over an aquatic ecosystem. How's the bridge affected? Yes, the plants and animals in the immediate construction zone were killed. Animals that could move away possibly moved to a new habitat where they could find the resources that they need. We don't have to be cruel to humans because we make, that's right, we cause a lot of harm to our environment, but also we make a lot of good things. Sometimes when we build homes, we make a change to our environment, cut down forests that really harm our environment, use chemicals to kill organisms like beetles and other insects that eat crops that affect the birds that feed on these organisms. But sometimes we build bird houses which provide a shelter, and we bought food for it for many birds, which provide a home for many different types of birds. Question 7 and 8. Pause the video and answer it. That is the end of lesson 2. Goodbye, my friends, and see you next lesson. Bye.